Welcome back to Doris's 8-week follow-up treatment. So it's been 8 weeks since Doris's initial CoolSculpting treatment, and we're back to see how you're doing. I have some questions for you. What was your recovery like after your first treatment?
After my first treatment, recovery was fine. I mean, I went back and just did everything that I normally do. I went back to working out. I did feel, for like 2 weeks, I felt tenderness, like when I touched like my abs, or like if my kids like came to like put their head on my belly, like I'd feel like it would be tender, but not, it wouldn't it wasn't affecting like my day-to-day life really.
Have you seen a difference since your first initial treatment?
I did feel a difference, a slight difference in my non-stretch jeans, in my ab area, but I didn't see a difference until I came back today and I saw the side-by-side of the pictures that I took just right now. There was a difference, and I didn't think that there was much when I was home, but there was a difference, and I was shocked actually, really.
And that's actually perfect, because right now you're not supposed to be seeing full results, which is why it's the best time to do your second treatment. Did any of your family or friends notice a difference?
My husband noticed the difference in my back. Like he was saying, wow, your back looks better. That's what he was saying.
Okay, and are you ready for your second treatment?
I am, yes.
Okay, let's get started. We always start off by taking follow-up photos of our patients. That way we can track the full progress of their treatments. Most of the time, patients don't realize how great their results are until they see a side-by-side comparison. Next, treatment mapping is performed by marking the patient and assessing which areas will be treated simultaneously. Doris still needed a total of 16 cycles across her abdomen, flanks, back, and inner thighs. But now we are just using smaller applicators due to the decrease in fat cells. Moving on, the patient is prepped with a pre-treatment wipe for 60 seconds, which acts as a layer to protect the skin's barrier. Then a gel pad is placed over the area and the applicator is placed. Once Doris is comfortable, we laid her on her back after the 2 applicators were placed and suctioned on, and we began the process of starting 2 other applicators. This is called quad sculpting, meaning we can treat 4 areas in just 35 minutes. After Doris is hooked up to all 4 applicators, we made sure she was nice and comfortable and started her treatment. After the first cycle of treatments are done, the 2-minute manual massage is performed to help promote the blood flow back to the area and break up those frozen fat cells to speed up the body's process of elimination. Then we repeat the same steps to finish the rest of her cycles.
Hi everyone, we're here with Doris today. Doris came back in for her second session of CoolSculpting today. She was here 8 weeks ago where we did the initial consultation and treatment. Last time she was here, we did a total of 16 cycles on her abdomen, flanks, back, and also her inner thighs. Today when she came in, we did the same treatment for her. The only difference was that her initial treatment required the C150 applicator, which is larger in size. Today, even though we did 16 cycles, we used the smaller applicator, which is the C120. When I brought Doris in, we were talking about the difference between her initial treatment versus today. She did mention that her clothes fit a little bit better. She did say that she didn't really see that much of a difference when she was looking in the mirror, but her jeans were a little bit fitted. They didn't feel as tight or as snug. But when we did the side-by-side photo comparison, that's when she really saw a major difference, and it was a wow factor. She kind of didn't realize how gradual the process was happening and that she would have such a great difference in her before and after photos. Today we quad sculpted her, so we were able to do 16 cycles in 4 rounds. Each round took 34 minutes, so she was here for about a little over 2 hours, a little close to 3 hours. She did really well. She did feel the second treatment a little bit more today because we are working with less tissue and less fat in the area, so the treatment was a little bit more uncomfortable for her, but she got through it. She did really well, and we're going to have her come back in 4 weeks just to take a look and see how much further her results have improved.
So Doris, with this being your second treatment, how did it feel compared to your first one?
It was a little more painful than the first one for sure. But again, once that 10-minute time passed, I felt numb, so I didn't feel it anymore. And that's it, yeah.
Okay, great. We'll see you in 4 weeks.
Yes.